Hey, so long. I apologize for not recording any videos because I've been busy in my Urdu channel and I was more focused in creating two new playlists for all those who understand Urdu and Hindi. I would request you to go to my main channel, Hisham Server. There are a couple of new playlists worth watching. One of them is search engine optimization, and as we speak, I've completed over 25 videos, 27 precisely, uh, that highlight the state of art, modern, never tested before strategies for effective search engine optimization of your blog, website, so on and so forth. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can have an effective conversation to increase your chances of winning someone's business. And the same approach can be applied for personal conversation as well, outside the professional environment. So if you take a look at the so नहीं एक सेकंड एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः अच्छा if you take a look को निकाल देना. So if you pay heed to the 7 elements I am about to show you, I think that will help you go places in life. Beginning with the very first one. A good conversation is all about what you can bring on the table. If you can talk about something that is beneficial to the other party, you've got a game. This essentially refers to the importance of flipping the features of your product and service into the benefit to the customers. You got to tell them what is in it for them. A you attitude would win 100 times over me attitude. You got to bring something that is not only of utter importance, but it adds a value. Once you put that on the table, you have already made a progress in progressing with conversation. The second element, and I like this the most, is about, as mentioned initially, got to flip features into benefits. Remember when Apple introduced iPod? They didn't say that iPod is better than MP3 or CD or audio cassettes. Instead, they highlighted the benefits, such as iPod can be perfectly fit into the upper jeans pocket. iPod can have an hours and hours of audio storage. You could listen to your favorite audio tracks while you commute for over, let's say, 100 miles on the road. So these were the features that were flipped as benefit and presented to the audience, and the rest is history. iPod was at that time, late 90s, was the most selling product in US. Flip features into benefits. The third element you need to understand if you want to have an effective conversation, you got to listen. When you are in a conversation, if it is one-sided and you're only speaking, you're not adding new knowledge, you're not adding new words to your vocabulary. This means that you got to listen to the other's point of view. Listen, L-I-S-T-E-N. If you flip the first three words of L-I-S, they become S-I-L, which essentially means silent. You can only listen if you're silent. When you're silent, you hear others' point of view. When you're silent, you add new words in your vocabulary. When you are silent, you gain more knowledge. So if you want to have an effective conversation, if you want others to feel comfortable in spending time with you and having a dialogue, you've got to listen to their point of view. You've got to listen to them. The fourth element you need to pay attention to is, in a conversation, you got to have a moderate behavior. Do not express overjoy or being non-expressive at all. If you express overjoy and you express that you're happy, it doesn't just add value. And at the same time, if you do not express at all, being non-expressive is a problem itself, which means that either the individual is introvert or they are not interested in the conversation. And that can easily put the other person off in the conversation. And you don't want to do that, particularly when you're having a professional business conversation. So you need to have a moderate approach. Smile every now and then, nodding the head. A good body language weighs in very heavily. Do not overkill the gestures. Be moderate and have a balanced approach. A conversation has to be concise. It has to be precise to the point, whereby using minimum words, you are able to explain it all. Selection of words have to be appropriate. A selection of words have to be made before you utter the words, which is very important, because if you go at length and overkill the conversation, it puts the other party off. And you don't want to do that. Instead, you need to be very concise with your selection of words, with your point of view, which you want to send across, and being able to convey what you want to tell precisely. Keep it short, keep it meaningful, but keep it effective. The next element you see on your screen is, do not assert your point of view. If you are having a dialogue and conversation, if you differ to something, it's okay to gently state your point of view, but it is not okay to assert your point of view. It doesn't work and it puts other person off. You need to have a moderate approach where you can gently disagree with a statement, but don't emphasize what you feel is right. Instead, find another way around, perhaps by examples, perhaps by giving them a rational reasoning. Maybe go to Google and show them, but then do not overbrag that. By asserting your point of view, you are trying to tell the other person that you are a dominant personality. Nobody wants dominant personality. A conversation, particularly a professional or business conversation, that needs to be done on equal grounds, not by dominating the other person. The last element is about maintaining a good eye contact and having a positive body language. If you are having a conversation with a shallow shoulders, drop shoulders, and you're looking elsewhere except the person who is speaking to you, this is an instant put off. While having a conversation, maintain good eye contact, just like I'm looking at the camera lens. Have a very positive body language, which means that you are not over animated, but at the same time, you're moderate and you use gestures in your hands pretty nicely to explain your point of view. This happens when you are confident. And if you are not confident, of course, you will not maintain good eye contact and the body language would not support your words. So it is very important for you not to be over animated, not to be stagnant in your body language, but have a very positive body language and maintain a good eye contact. So this is it, folks. I hope these 7 elements of having a good conversation in personal and professional life would help you go places in life, would help you cement your place as a potential business partner when you are going for cracking a deal with someone. Remember, communication is a soft skill and it can be mastered. Remember, a conversation is a soft skill and you will get better at it more you practice. So it's all about practicing it inside out every single day. Be consistent, and most importantly, do not give up on yourselves.